Hello, my name is Keith Connor and I'm with Proficio Mortgage Company. It's a pleasure to have this opportunity to speak with you for a few minutes. I've been in the mortgage business for approximately 30 years. Actually started my financial services career as a bank examiner for the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, where I examined banks in the New York area for compliance with lending practices. The area of specialty for me, Keith Connor, is providing liability management advice and counsel. Clearly, adjustable rate mortgages are still a good product for the right kind of borrower. Interest only is still a good product for the right kind of borrower. A 15 or 30-year fixed rate, which is primarily the kind of mortgage that is originated today, is still adequate and great for the right kind of borrower. The advice and process in getting a new mortgage, whether it's a home purchase or a refinance, really is a function of the borrower's profile. So my question to you would be, describe yourself and what your borrowing practices have been, what your general levels of income have been or will be, and what your goal is. Those are the three basic questions that I would ask right up front. It's important for you to understand how a mortgage professional is compensated for working for you. Today, the mortgage markets are so mature and so cost efficient, and there is really a desire of lenders around the country to find the right kinds of borrower. They're willing to pay for it. They're willing to pay my fee for it. So you won't have to pay anything, okay? It comes from the lender that will be originating the loan, the lender that we choose together. Refinancing is most of the activity today. The Fed's monetary policy, their easing of interest rates, has provided very, very attractive rates, anywhere from 4 5/8 to 5%, depending upon points that you pay or not. Most of the activity today is centered around the 30-year fixed rate product. I would suggest that many of you should look at a 15-year fixed rate as well, because if you're able to handle the higher payments with a 15-year product, you can probably handle a similarly high payment and save tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest expense over the life of the loan. If you have had a number of mortgages over the course of your life, doing business online is okay. It really is, as long as you know what you're doing. I strongly discourage getting a mortgage to purchase a home online. There are way too many moving parts, and there's a lot of anxiety throughout the whole process when you're buying a new home, right? Probably the largest asset you will ever purchase in your life. Even if you've done it before, it's a big deal. I think it would be a mistake to work online on a purchase. On a refinance, probably makes a great deal of sense. Again, as long as you understand what you're doing, but if you have hiccups along the way, you'll know that you really don't. Well, in closing, I would say an educated consumer is my best customer, and truer words have never been spoken. It's really important that you understand what you're doing. If you've had 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 mortgages, you understand a great deal. There might be areas that you don't understand, and I'd like to help you with that. If you need a complete education on the mortgage process from soup to nuts, I can certainly give you that kind of advice and counsel. At the end of the day, please choose someone that you know or that knows the business extremely well. And please be honest, because the more honest you are with me as your professional, the best advice that I could possibly deliver will come from me, and we will together have the best results. And at the end of the day, that's what matters, results.